recent life Kelvin Taylor the ebusia asem kezo akwa fire for fire de ma ye mame Hawa Koomson ni na say because in summer is 2023-2024 afei na just Kelvin Taylor atutuja because interior minister Muntaka Monte so be declare say and summer ye mame na yoko ebe kan say Hawa Koomson attacking no kwese bi ani eno na chese ama Kelvin Taylor koko apaya chese said you ompe Hawa Koomson asem ne de emfa ho say ye chese ye mame na yoko ensem na wo kan ntro de Kelvin Taylor abamonte so abesi ye mame Hawa Koomson so chese enye asem keto aba wose semre enka wose sa mame weku ya jàil no kra ya jàil no fact ebusia na enu kwada nche ya wa mana nso ye mame Hawa Koomson kwa so journalist ene presenters a omo Ghana ha asem na ba ye chese omo support Hawa Koomson di omo je omo de left right center chese nya asem stay tuned ni nkotie ensem ne bi emba
Ejina radio so say Hawa Koomson has been exonerated no kwasia kayo mame a ka obejina ka say this piglet supposed to be cleaned in Ghana. If the people had spoken to the committee, Ebia Hawa Koomson go say jailing for life. Obia botuo mani pewu senya east. Ya body batribu tuo manewu because of this woman. Oto asemesi. Emma ye fre eye enkofo. A committee was put together. Say enkofo a omo ye witnesses to asemesi, you know, willingly they should come and give the committee a committee evidence to guide the committee investigate the matter. That's a sign call for because of some reason. Maybe at that time, you know, na omun jindi say you better protect you as people no more show up. It exonerates this criminal. Is that what you people are trying to tell us in Ghana? A committee was formed, and the committee tells people say, "Momra, say assembly during the elections." Ye botu ane ye botu ye botu obi wu ya na so obi ewu obi wu ye. So when people fail to show up to talk to the committee, say I was there, I was a victim. Now the committee no enya any report and the committee decides to move on. Does it exonerate this criminal? I na mo boda mo. Mo people I na mo jimi on. Inti yentam sa seat ni ma MPP. Eninti the MP the sitting MP no yenya ne den yen yin free power mo bodam. You people sometimes, more MPP for no, more Jimmy to the point to say, you still think say we are in 1992. Let's go and listen to Muntaka and what he said exactly when he addressed the nation.
So 2024 election violence cases, starting with Ewutu Senya East constituency, that's Kaswa. The task force observed that the Honorable Phyllis now Koyo Okeno denied that her convoy was attacked. She was nowhere near the scene of the incident. Persons who were involved in the incident have avoided speaking with the task force, while Muhammad Ali and others who were in the Mahindra pickup truck and fired shots from their vehicle have also avoided speaking with the task force. So their opinion have not been established. Muhammad Ali is said to have been flown abroad for further treatment. The task force will continue with the investigation.
Asuma Muntaka kan otiye. What did Muntaka say? Or say in Nipana, the people at Ewutu Senya, one, Omaoti say Etuotoye. Who was the MP there? Hawa Koomson. Two, there were victims who were affected. Ya bonko fotu. Now say now you call your kase me kano. The time they gave me the report, I thought to say na nipa omo me meka mewu na na ntisa. Does it eliminate the fact to say yes you tobi? If na call your car, nobody was shot in. Anybody who was shot during the elections or your NDC no is basically a member of na call your team. Whether they were shot inside her house, outside her house, in the neighborhood where polling was taking place, that person is considered as a member of Na Koyo's team. Jimmy, The people who were involved, there were 2 people. They said they were not going to talk to the committee. Does it eliminate the fact that there were no gunshots? There was still a gunshot. Now, their opinion at the end of the day, they did not give the committee any statement. Does it say, Enunti, nobody was shot? When the minister was speaking, he said, one person was shot dead and one has been taken out, receiving treatment. 2 casualties, kwasiafo. Enunti na mobe clinic beifuo we. Enunti mobe clinic beifuo we. Na mo jisi ye Jimmy ana. Enti yanya den yema Hawa Koomson bedi MP. Mo ye mwa hu. Ana mo mugin say ye da ho ya 1992. Na mo nkwasi ya Jimmy the nam Ghana. Enti na me na koyo kwa na mo so all responding to these animals. You have been given a job by the president to do. The mandate was given to you by the people of Ewutu Senya East. Do the job and forget these fools. They also have no next 4 years no your job will show. Sabe info Jimmy way yet krom ha. Mo besa wo chese Hawa Koomson today is a saint. Mo bodam. This woman near krom ha. She told us, I fired gunshot at registration center to protect myself. And tonight you get a journalist standing on TV defending this animal, this pig. Now, otu satuno, efa police station nimuno. Nanka oma amine jina wanka kwasia. Oba jina TV say Hawa Koomson has been exonerated. Na mo this na mo ya mo MPP ana mo ya mo. Ana mo jin say ye Jimmy yeti Ghana. This woman fired live bullets through a polling station. Na kwasia na ujina TV, so jina TV, Facebook, ejina radio, so say Hawa Koomson has been exonerated. No, kwasia kayo maamia. Kabe jina ka say this piglet supposed to be cleaned in Ghana. Ana mo Jimmy ana. Inti yanya den, inti esia yanya den. Inti na call your wire den, into wire den. The fact of the case is that during the elections, the now call your Kanyabia is a fact. Maybe it didn't hit her car. But the fact of the case remains, gunshot was recorded. People were shot. And those 2 things, you cannot take it out of the facts. So you want us to say, those people who were shot, it is not a problem. The person who has been injured and now being flown to the States to be treated, it is not a problem. Under this piglet. Today, you are walking around on radio and TV telling us, say, this foolish woman has been exonerated. Exonerated from what? Because the committee, when they went there, nobody spoke to the committee. Nobody speaking the committee does not exonerate Hawa Koomson. If the people had spoken to the committee, maybe Hawa Koomson could go see jailing for life. Do you know that? If the people committee ni ko if they had willingly spoken to the committee, ebia krampa anka Hawa Koomson osanko kobu for life. Na mo Jimmy. Obia botuo manipa ewu. Me na woka say ye obia owo Ewutu Senya East. Ya body battery butuo manewu because of this woman. Otu waka chem say she has been exonerated. The question here is I'm not worried because mo MPP for do one mo Jimmy mo kosko mo do Jesus na mo wie. Monte reviewer say until you not understand exonerate. She has been exonerated from what? Tell me. What has she been exonerated from? Yeah, Diana exonerating from. Diana. Asemia na call your kanye. If na call your our campaign mood. Let's say ya bow car mutuo emanipe wa. Na call at the moment has every right to write. Now if later she gets to realize say enyo no akra car ne bow tuo no. Na mum etuo ye. That is the most important thing we are looking at. Whether a bonako your car and somebody kamu. At the end of the day, 2 casualties were recorded. One died, one is receiving treatment. We should forget this animal. Now you sit on radio and TV and tell us, say, she has been exonerated. Do you understand the word exonerated? What's your way, TV so? Okay, I regret shooting a gun at a polling station. She regrets. This woman is is potential murderer. What was the motive? Again, I know what it's more. It will manage to a too far polling station. Hawa Koomson. Dear na a one trim. Her intentions ni so kunipa. Do you know that? For somebody to pull a gun, a member of parliament who make laws, Samami or Sanko that jail 30 years. Kwasi about in Amgana, my most son say she has been exonerated. Exonerated from what? So my way and Cambraya Juma. Or my way and Cambraya Juma. Sa act we or Sanka Mamu or Dembe 30 years. Me want to say pro be crown on an Ghana because you both batrimutu na obi to me chitu or the bullet gum now aim at the police station now at Ghana as I say she has been exonerated. Sani power young kind so nipo ya bua. And you see, until we get this right, obi beka say, oh, Kevin you did the attempt, Kevin there on pen PP attempt, more MPP for more Jimmy no mu treat musa. She's been exonerated from what? And you will see people sitting on TV and radio entertaining this foolish woman because otutu na ambo mame. Because otutu na ambo yem. Because time or treatuo obejina TV to say, yes, I fired guns through a police station. I ain't ama wo MPP ni kwasiano. Wajini will say that you have a party you are following. Ain't na call your wire day. Oh, yes, na call your ni statement to make it accurate. Ni pengu, sani pengu ye mwa. That is what I am concerned about. I don't care about statement and na call your call accurate. I don't care. But the fact still remains. The INS ya mwa any refi who say nipa. I am refi se ochina sa oba we betuma sa ko she etuetie ku obi ewutu senya east. I am refi mu won. Inti suddenly we should all forget and then allow this woman to be roaming in Ghana. She can be a national women's organizer in the Piglets party because Jimmy, wait, only MPP no better position not to represent anybody in Ghana. Me say, if now call you during the elections, her communication, there were gaps in it. It did not stop the killing. And I'm a let's say now Koyo's communication, her post, it wasn't consistent. But the fact of the case, can anybody deny that nobody was shot? No. Can anybody deny that 2 people were not shot? No. So what is your case? We are journalists in TV defending where Jimmy. Answer. And you that journalist need to be shot so that tomorrow somebody will use you as an example. Akwa we ye botuo. Or botuo. Hawa Koomson kunipa. Otumi emu police station nipa 200 go ni we emu se me tutu kunipa kwase ampa yi we nam Ghana ni wo fi we na mo to so Ghana to say Hawa Koomson has been exonerated moya moana enti na call you den she should coil in, she should not do her job adan ya ye bu ofu mo na mo gimi mo MPP fo na mo gimi na mo na mo de afenyo marking okobo police team assume 2 times kwase afo talk about it. Before in 9 more I saw something today. Look at this. Look at you say afenyo Ghana na ja emwane doso. Hwe o man hene kobna sante. Na we friend who journalist to Ghana. Sai Jimmy for wait to Ghana. And what are they doing? They are the ones fueling corruption in Ghana. Kobna sante obi. Enya time. Say, see where you got the money or ma kobnado momo, baby omuja journalism see and end journalism. An interior minister comes out to speak and say, a committee was put together. The current MP who was in opposition, during that time when the issue came out, she made a report that her car that was shot. But in fact, the shooting actually happened. The people who are at the scene now are refusing to talk to the committee. That does not make the woman a liar. At the end of the day, if those people had decided to speak to the committee, Hawa Koomson could have been them 50 years.